Hello everybody, we're back with DLC, and I can't lie, I have been looking forward to spending a little time with Natsuki this holiday evening. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I won't have perfect to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I'm getting pretty used to handing her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when you're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. It seems she is a little bit fallen in love, I must say. But Yuri must stay far away before I lose my cool. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Is it not like we feel any way about each other? Besides, like Monica said, that is about the club. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It seems I have got ultimatums. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Don't make it sound so awkward. I wanted to say something else, but I'll keep my mouth shut. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different person on the phone, using tones of emojis and cute laughs. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but we've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Of course not. You would go to Sayori and help her what she needs. She might be doing something inappropriate. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than ask, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume that she's up in her room. I already sang of her not to run down and greet me. Strange, you say? What is so strange? If she doesn't come, in that case, if she comes running down to you, that means something else. She's in love with you. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Is okay? What the hell is that on the... We can see clearly here is a calendar, but okay. Sayori? Hi, ZeroTwoMike. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You are coming over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is still messy as it has always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and, well, that she had for years now. Decoration, sorry. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but? Wait, how do you know about that? Syori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! I'm just helping her online. We'd planned to meet up or anything. It's me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori starts in a random distraction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, ZeroTwoMike. Why can't you just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make this stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over here. You wouldn't have been talking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why we would decide to have you come over today. It just wants to trouble me. Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, ZeroTwoMike. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, ZeroTwoMike? I guess I have no choice this time. Then think it is. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how horrible I am? Worthless I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I want to make everybody happy, without any words about me. I'm shocked. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this for me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It always feels like I've been betraying as your close friends. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I can do. I wonder what tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to was tell me. You don't understand at all, ZeroTwoMike. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I didn't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want to badly for you to make friends with everybody else. Helping everybody to be happy is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everybody in the club, it feels like I spare going through my head. So what's that's why I decide the world just wants to terrorize me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, what I'll do. You know, ZeroTwoMike, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could help if is if everything could be like it's always been. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streamed down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't have understood it. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Sayori, don't accept these punishments. Power through it. You can do it. And I'll be your boyfriend if you do it. Because I deserve every last one. You don't deserve anyone. Without thinking, once again I grab Sayori by the shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Perfect idea. Maybe we can cheer her up just a little bit. Ah, ZeroTwoMike. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the Letters Club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everybody else, that is just a bonus. But, but please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wonder, haven't it any other way? ZeroTwoMike, Sayori is hugging me back. Isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. ZeroTwoMike, Sayori barely manages to speak between. Bah! Why did you say? I can't resist to her. Sayori barely. Please don't do this to me. ZeroTwoMike, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what you need to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Generally, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anymore. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings yet, right? The only thing I'm feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And this is really scary too. At least he says it's really warm. What else can you expect? And P.S. he is cute. Sayori let me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, uh, is that what I want? I promise. I think that should be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I already wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come over along to help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand that? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. This is heartbreaking evidence that I may change routes, but still not that wish. Ugh, she disgusts me. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneased, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. How could you not just say, Natsuki, let's just go visit Sayori for a little while? Is that so hard? I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have great time tomorrow. You should be worrying the hell out of you, and now you're saying this? I don't even know you. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home. Anxiety awaits. Natsuki arrives. Before I know, she's texted me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. She's kinda cute. Stop. Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school outfit totally throws me off. Seeing her such cute clothes makes me unformed. She's totally unfitting in composure. Please don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, okay, I'm coming in. Demanding as always. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably filled of by, by baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to do, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarkily like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take the heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, ZeroTwoMike? Come on! Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag that Natsuki held out to me. God, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. Is that because I am so small? Is that it? You jerk. Natsuki eats a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun being I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things like just because we are not at school. Alright, we getting started. For what? There's a lot of stuff I get teased you. Ahahaha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are teasing me like a kid? I was just talking to be a little nice to you, you know? And just because I didn't have a mature and structural figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should tease me like. Ah, Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I apologize that you were trying to be nice. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's why you're thinking, you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Huh? How would you know that anyone? Just trust me. One does one. Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Ha 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 ha. You get all sore when a girl calls you gross. You see? I'm not a girl or boy. I have no gender. I finally found your weakness, ZeroTwoMike. Natsuki smiled devilishly. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out me insult like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's set whatever enough for me, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Let's see. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled, float, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mix isn't the mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Several times, okay? Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. ZeroTwoMike, where did you put the food coloring? That batter is going to be over soon, so I need to fill the tray. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That's why even if its flowers are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are you doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to do? Ah? You're asking me? I don't really have preferences, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separated the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Its pretension is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just look at the maker. Everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, isn't it getting there? We were using the electric mixer so the batter, so I got stuck with a wisp and a huge bowl full of icing. The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. I'll just take it a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you don't like that. Yeah, look. Natsuki grabs the wisp from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the considerable amount of icing has already improved. See? As if to embrace, Natsuki sticked a finger in the icing and popped it into her mouth. I recall start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs the wisp. I wouldn't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to ice my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push her hardly just enough for my finger to reach the icing bowl. I trample triumphantly, scooping some with my finger just as Natsuki taps with all her might. Ah! The force of the Natsuki pulling me back causes me to stumble backwards, her stumbling into gross! You've got icing on my face. Gross. Fault is that? There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Hmm. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you... You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wiped it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm fast. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reacts my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. I'll see all of you in the next one, and we'll see what happens here. Bye bye!